if you guys have the capacity, if you guys have the resources, maganda talagang take this opportunity to vaccinate your people. For the entire nation, sa labanan natin tong vaccine, itong pandemic na to, bro, this is one way kasi the government needs help.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Leadership Stack Podcast, the podcast for entrepreneurs by entrepreneurs to increase your leadership, teamwork, and profits. This is your host, Sean C., aka Mr. CEO at 22. Before I move on, just want to invite everyone watching here. If you guys are on YouTube, you have a YouTube account, please follow us, hit the subscribe button on YouTube. That's the link right there, leadme.ph/YouTube. If you haven't followed yet, that would help us a ton. You can watch replays of previous recordings and exclusive recordings that we don't do on the live show. Those are usually guests from abroad, Singapore, US, New Zealand. We've had guests from all over the world. So from Erica, one of the actually a really good question. As a business owner, how have you taken care of your people since the pandemic?
I just want to share this parang realization din. Kasi when the pandemic started, there's a lot of things. Let's start with, of course, we gave them food packs for our people. We gave cash out of pocket as well. Aside from the fact that even if there were no events, there were hundreds of events that instantly postponed and canceled during the pandemic. And it was a very difficult time for us because pre-pandemic, Taal volcano erupted. And when Taal volcano erupted, the events in Tagaytay, the Tagaytay wedding industry, which is now the capital of the wedding capital of the Philippines, nag-move sila to Manila yung mga events namin. Then, nung nag-hit naman yung pandemic, the announcement of the pandemic, pati yung Manila ngayon na events namin na from Tagaytay, nag-cancel na talaga or nag-postpone. We began with we had inventory in our stockroom worth 4 to 5 million of perishable goods that were going to rot away. Na hindi ko ma-charge sa clients ko because I also feel for them. I also understand that this is something that they didn't want. So we did everything to try to sell off the goods, do all of that. And then what happened was the main thing that we did was to try to give them job opportunities. When we started doing the grocery business, the selling of the groceries, people wanted to order it naluto na. So we went back to our core, Juan Carlo to go. Kasi the core of our business is, we have this new tagline for the pandemic, this campaign, life is still worth celebrating. Because we still want to be with our clients that even during these challenging times, away from the big venues and the bright lights to a more intimate occasion, we can still deliver the Juan Carlo experience through Juan Carlo 2. So that's the first thing that we did. We focus on our core strength kasi that's really how we're going to help our people, by giving them jobs, by giving them something to do. And we were very blessed. A lot of pharmaceutical companies wanted to give gifts to their doctors, na clients, kami yung tinap nila all over Calabarzon. And then hospitals, we were also supplying food for hospitals. We were supplying food for power generators kasi sila yung buhay companies now and we have the budget. So, di ba, kahit pandemic, kailangan natin ng kuryente. So, we focus on those. We really tried to look back at all of our clients that affected by the pandemic and we focused on them. And then, aside from that, of course, we gave money during the time na, kasi there was really a lockdown na completely, I think that was a month, na completely hindi kami nag-operate. So, during that month, we gave cash. We also gave food for them. And actually now, na-excite ako. Sean told me that the wedding industry is one of the, kanina diba in the intro, it's one of the highly affected markets in the Philippines. Pero one thing that I am very happy about and positive is I've seen that it is still very optimistic in my perspective. Because before, we would always hear that, this pandemic, nung first pandemic natin, the experts are saying it's a matter of when, not if, yung pagbalik ng economy, yung pag-bounce back ng economy. Pero what I realized, now that we had the first pandemic, we are sure that the economy bounces back, even in the wedding industry. That's something that we're proud of, that we were able to bounce back. And we know that when the restrictions loosen, the market is there. As in, the market is there. We had clients who were still continuously booking and still continuously having events. So the thing that we're focusing now on is health. Health is the number one. It's the major concern right now for our people. So the different things we did. Number one, we have pre-ordered vaccines for them. So we plan as an organization to really place orders na for all of our employees. Of course, they have the right if they want to take the vaccine. But we are also educating them about the benefits of the vaccine. Hopefully, they all get it. Kasi number one, we've seen and we've proven that the economy bounces back. But we need to have my parents, the leadership, and all of our team, we need to be vaccinated, we need to be protected. Para handa tayo when that economy bounces back. When the restrictions are loosened, we will be ready. We also do point-to-point shuttle service for our people to keep them safe, do testing for them when we have events. And then lahat, we do all the different types of sanitation in the office, yung disinfectants na, yung pang commercial grade talaga. We use Sanivir disinfectant, we use UV lights, everything. Kasi we're scared eh. We honestly live in our commissary as well. So, we really try to make sure they're safe and yung key people namin, kahit wala masyadong duty, to be honest, pinaju-duty ko pa din. Pinaglilinis na lang namin ng bago naming warehouse, kahit ano na. Right now, we're doing trainings and innovation. Kanina lang, I just came from we innovated, I think, 30 dishes today, different courses, and I was with my team, my sales team, we're tasting the food. The kitchen team, may pasok sila today because they cooked the new innovative food. So parang kailangan din naman namin sila when we come back, eh, 'di ba? When it bounces back. And yun, the safety is important because they risk their lives every day when they deliver orders, when they come to work. So we want to reward that as well.
Galing. And so speaking of the vaccine, do you have an idea now how many of your people are willing to take it?
We're still doing the process of surveying right now, and then we will have a medical representative speak on it. Kasi hindi naman ako expert dyan, bro. Pero I'm an advocate of it, but I cannot really, I'm not in the best position to educate them. Pero ang mindset ko lang naman about the vaccine, to everybody here who are listening then, to other entrepreneurs who are listening here, it's much safer to, I know we're scared of the risks of the vaccine, the side effects. I mean, it's even been publicized in the news. Pero I'm scared of the certainty of death that this COVID pandemic has really shown us na. Even me, I was honestly skeptical of taking the vaccine last year. Sabi ko, magkakaroon, I'm gonna wait. Pero when I saw that the cases, 15,000 cases, that's not a joke.
Grabe nga eh. Grabe yung cases.
And I'm also encouraging other entrepreneurs, even the people in the wedding industry na, if you guys have the capacity, if you guys have the resources, maganda talagang take this opportunity to vaccinate your people. For the entire nation, sa na labanan natin tong vaccine, itong pandemic na to, bro, this is one way. Kasi the government needs help. I don't want to blame the government na lang for every problem that we have.
Of course not, bro. We don't do that. We're entrepreneurs.
Yeah. Kailangan tulong-tulong na lang tayo ngayon.
Yeah. Well, we have good people in government right now. One of them is a friend of mine way back when I was in college, Vico Soto. So he's doing a really good job there in Pasig. What vaccine brand would you recommend daw, bro? Meron ka bang recommended?
What my doctor, I'll just echo what my doctor friends say in our company doctor are recommended. Whatever is available, that's the best brand that you can get. Zero protection right now that you currently have if you're not vaccinated. Any type of percentage protection is better than zero. And what's important is that all vaccines that pass the FDA and pass all of the restrictions by the World Health Organization and all of that, they give you 100% protection from the fatal COVID, the serious COVID. So you can still honestly get COVID, but you're not gonna be the type of COVID patient who will die or who will really need to go to the hospital. I mean, laking tulong na yun sa hospital workers natin ngayon, di ba? The frontliners are scared. Honestly, if may anak ako na nagtatrabaho sa hospital ngayon, I'm gonna tell them, huwag kayo anak pumunta sa trabaho. Because it's really scary talaga. So, any vaccine you can get a hold of, you should get.
Yeah, and I think if you're an entrepreneur, no, talagang You have to realize, minsan may mga entrepreneur masyadong humble, hindi maisip kung magkano yung value nila sa company. If you're gone, your entire business and a lot of people suffer. So, even I'm gonna, I reserved my vaccine already, even if I really didn't want to dati magpa-vaccinate. But when I realized how important it is for me to be vaccinated, for my team who rely on me, not just my family, but of course for my family as well, my wife and kids, no? Sabi ko, mukhang no-brainer. I really have to get vaccinated. So I reserved 9 dahil wala akong comorbidity. I have to reserve it and pay for it, and hopefully by June I get it already. For me, I'm getting Covaxin. That's an inactivated formula, I think. So pretty good, pretty good. I did some research about it.
This episode is partnered up with Armory.ph. Armory is an online watch store and is the exclusive distributor of the brands TW Steel, Dion Milano, Fonderia, Luminox, and Mondane in the Philippines. Yes, folks, those are Italian watch brands. If you are looking to buy your next go-to luxurious everyday watch, go to Armory.ph and enter the coupon code LS30. Armory.ph delivers straight to your doorstep with a security tape to make sure that your package is safe from theft, arrives on time, and is guaranteed working 100%. Go to Armory.ph and buy your first luxury watch today.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what the CEO says. Their behavior helps define the culture, and if they're not aware of that, that's where your culture can go wrong. Because saying one thing and behaving in another creates disconnect in your team, and being aware of that disconnect will help you overcome that. But essentially, the CEO is fundamentally responsible for the culture of the company.